Get him, Lord. Before I get him, Lord. Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You cannot.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Before I get him, Lord.
Activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved because I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business because they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit, activate.
You better get him, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get him, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey,
Activate. Let's go.
hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, I love y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to the people, and there was someone who gifted memberships yesterday too. Shout out to the people that give memberships. Can y'all say who it is in the chat? Because I can't see it on my side, so I can't see any of that. I can only see like super stickers, and stuff like that. Monique said 475 in 3 minutes. The girl. I'm here, Flip. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Oh my why? Please hit the like. So, welcome back to my show, the Shine Everywhere Show. I love you all. We had 2 lit shows yesterday. They were really fun, and they were really. My girl, no, you never say mine. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, I do. Are you talking about super stickers? Auntie, I do. Oh my God. I can't believe you just come here like that. So, here, flip. So, we had 2 lit shows yesterday. I had so much fun with you guys. That I did. I had a good time. I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I want to send another thank you to everybody that sent super stickers and all of that stuff yesterday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, 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 really appreciate it, and I really love you. I really do. The chat was flying. Was what I was gonna say. Flying. The chat was flying. But the chat was flying because we're popular. Okay. We're popular. The chat was flying. It is what it is. All right. Whatever. Okay. So, but I love you guys. I really, 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 really do. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Same thing goes for the people that gift memberships. I'm gonna go literally find y'all so I can shout y'all on my community wall or something. But I really appreciate that. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Now I saw you. Hey Pam girl. Nah. I saw you go live almost. I saw you almost go live earlier. My heart skipped a beat. I was so excited. Okay. I was so excited. But so y'all, shout out to Reshape Your Reality. Y'all get over there. She's gearing up. Okay, we've been on the phone. Okay, we've been FaceTiming, and I've been helping Pam, get her set up together and learn how to use things and stuff like that. Just a quick study. So shout out to her. She's gearing up to start going live. She already has interviews on her channel. So if you want to go check out those interviews that she did, she's also spoke to Shanquella Robinson's father, Bernard. She also spoke to him. Big. So yeah, so like y'all get on over there to reshape your reality. Like Miss Pam already coming in doing big things. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Reshape Your Reality. Get over there. Okay. So I love you guys. So shout out to Miss Pam, y'all. She almost went live today. Yes, with Shanquella. Y'all know, baby girl. Absolutely. So please go over and subscribe to Reshape Your Reality today. So guys, so with that being said, I gotta do this too because I'll be forgetting. Because y'all like, I thought they said Cash App was down. I thought they said it was down. Shout out to Melina for the Cash App. Thank you so much. Shout out to Kayla. Thank you so much. Shout out to Carolyn, my girl. Thank you. Shout out to Linda for the Cash App. Thank you so much. Shout out to Roxy for the Cash App. Thank you so much. Shout out to Smith for the Cash App. Thank you so much. And then Angelia. I hope I'm saying your name right. Shout out to Angelia. Thank you so much. Angelia, I love y'all so much. Thank you. I deserve. I be deserving. I earned it. Everything y'all sent. I earned all of that. Thank you. So I really appreciate that. I wanted to make sure. And Miss Pam, thank you too. She sent me an Apple thing. I'm like, Apple Pay. Girl, what's that? I said, girl, what? I said, me no speaker. Me only speaker Cash App. Girl. So here, flip. So I love you guys. So we are back over here to be messy. Absolutely. Why not? So J Polar. Go. Decided to give me a very, very unhinged phone call today. Okay. I was expecting it. I'm amazing. I was expecting it. I'm amazing. All right. So I was expecting a good cuss out. I mean, boom. My girl, that's how you pop the girls. So we got a very angry call from her today. Okay, she misses me. It's all in the throat. It's all in the throat. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Now she may not have recorded it. I did. I did. So yeah, we're gonna be going on coffee. today at 6:30, well, CST time. We're gonna be going over Coffee Girl. So we're gonna be going over there. We're gonna listen to the call here. Why not? So you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. All the support that y'all gave me yesterday, we got 1,000 likes in under like 15 minutes or something like that. So shout out to y'all. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. I love y'all. So yesterday, just like, you guys have earned it. You guys absolutely have. You've earned it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna play it on YouTube. Why not? So, and my plastics and uncheckables, y'all deserve it. Like, y'all deserve. But we have a lot of other tea that we won't be displaying here. We have tea. Oh, we have tea, girl. So yeah, we definitely have tea. What was I cooking this for? I was cooking for a reason. Cooking for a reason. Cute shit. Oh, thank you. Y'all saying y'all definitely deserve that. Oh, that's how I'm cooking this. So yesterday we put up a picture. We popped Ballmouth Marcus. Okay. Now I hear the girls are mad. Let me be the first to say me no care. Okay. Now, I knew the grouse would try to make this like oh my God, he's making fun of people that have, addiction, and whatnot. Yesterday, what did I say about this picture besides Big Tooth? Besides Big Tooth, because that's a big tooth. Okay. Besides Big Tooth, what did I say? What did I say? Oh, she's calling back. Oh, hang on, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
I'm live, just so you know. You want me to hang up and call you back?
That doesn't. Sure.
Sure.
Up to you.
Ugh, I really don't like you. So it's fine. Okay. I didn't call to argue today. Okay. I just have a simple question.
Okay.
So remember now, y'all, this is Genesis on the phone. And I called her today because I had a question for her because it's in my title. Now, my title says, and part of my title, it says J. Polar stole Lagena money. Okay. Now, I have that in the title. Now, do you remember when Lagena had to be rescued by you and J. Polar from Michigan?
Yes.
Do you remember that J. Polar wanted myself and the Fisher King Payne to put up our cash apps so that we could send J. Polar money for Lagena?
Yes, to raise money to get her a Greyhound ticket or something like that.
So, yes. So when that went down, aren't you the one that, because I just recently found this out, weren't you the one that got her out of there, like hired the person and all of that stuff to help her get out of there?
I got the person, and then Jack paid that person. I gave the guy some money as well because they were sitting up there for hours and didn't eat.
Mm-hmm.
And they, I guess, they finally got something to eat. But yeah, I paid him some money, and Jack paid him some money as well. And I also donated to the Cash App. So
for that at the time
to get the Greyhound, because I thought that she was in danger at some point. So.
Correct. Okay, that's all I wanted.
All right.
So now we're gonna get back into that later. Now I want y'all to remember that. Because I was putting things together. I was like, oh my goodness, she's a thief. Oh, like it's like literally projection. Like everything she says is projection. So I'm here flip because she stole from Lagena, and we're gonna get into that. So thanks, Genesis. So Now, yesterday, 'cause we'll get back into that. I just want y'all to remember. We'll get back into that, okay? Because that's more so of a coffee thing that we're going to be talking about, okay? But we'll talk about a little bit about it over here. So, but to get back into what we talked about before, I was rudely interrupted. So now yesterday, I put up this picture of Ballmouth Marcus, okay? Now, I knew the girls were running around like, oh my God, he's making fun of addiction and, and all of this and blah, blah, blah. That's not funny, and all of this stuff, right? So if you pay attention to the live, okay, all I did was read comments and laugh at the comments that I read. I did that on purpose, okay? Because there's a lot of remedial slow bitches out here because they mamas and aunties and daddies and shit and cousins and brothers is addicts that they gonna feel like that you talking about them. They instantly they see this whole right here on the screen, girl, and then all of a sudden they see aunties and mothers, and all of a sudden they sit singing the girl I'm thinking about. Bitch. So I already knew that they were going to try to go for the sympathy, empathy plea, okay? But J. Polar, you've learned nothing from me, you dumbass bitch. The reason I say that is because this would have been your time to have Ballmouth Marcus tell her story, okay? She's going to hurry up and tell her story so that we can hurry up and go right back to cussing this hoe out and laughing at her pain, because fuck her. So y'all, I don't give no good goddamn. I don't give no good goddamn. I don't care about what you or none of them slow ass bitches, them freaks that you invite up on your panel, girl, because I have clips, and y'all trying to discuss the kid, okay? When any of you basic bitches are speaking on the daily way, remember that you are standing outside of the window. Absolutely, window shopping assholes. You're standing outside of the window. What you see on the inside is called on display. That's me, ho. So don't you ever forget it. Yeah, that's why you bitches don't go in titles. That's why we don't say y'all name. We don't put y'all on no thumbnail. We damn sure don't drop no link for y'all basic ass. We definitely don't. So remember that. Remember that I'm on display, okay? Absolutely. So that little bitch ass basic boy that be sitting over there with J. Polar trying to act like he's for the people and want the people to get along while sitting there doxing a black man, shut up. You're literally like y'all are idiots. Y'all are freaks. Y'all literally are like freaks. Power to the people. But at the same time, this is this person's first and last name. This is their charges. All that. Shut the fuck up. You look and sound dumb. Are you dumb? You look and sound dumb. Okay? And that's for the bitch that was on the panel, girl, who titties is by her belly button, girl. What are you talking about? Dental problem. Girl, this is not a dental problem, girl. What are you talking about? Teeth problems? What do you mean? Girl, this is not a problem. All right, girl, this is a fucking situation. Okay? Having braces on, yeah, even people with the straightest teeth still get them because their teeth aren't as straight as they want them to be, sweetie. Braces offer a perfect smile. Don't you ever again talk about these $8,000 in my motherfucking mouth, girl, comparing them to dentures. It literally doesn't even make sense, bitch. This 8 G's came out of my pocket. These motherfucking dentures, bitch, came from the state. Yeah, don't you ever, girl. Don't you ever compare my $8,000 braces, girl. Okay? Meaning I had gaps prior, meaning birth. Crack did this, bitch. And don't you ever forget it. Don't you ever compare my mom to a crackhead mouth again in your motherfucking life, bitch. Girl, the fuck? As long as you spending food stamps at the store working part-time, don't you ever in your infib wink still reciprocate getting ass life, girl. Come for my mouth, sweetie. Okay? You have to have a clean mouth to get braces. What's clean about this situation? Bitch, don't play with me. Don't compare drugs to gaps. That's birth. This bitch didn't do drugs from birth, or did she? Yeah, you hoes are weird and remedial. Did you ever compare $8,000 in your life to the state? Whenever you get through. That doesn't even make sense. So you bitches are slow. You bitches are remedial. And that's why you hoes will never sit here. Like, oh my God, ugh. I'm just like, bitches are basic. Don't you ever compare crack to birth again in your life? Yeah, I was born with gaps. Was she born like this? Move the screen. Yeah, I can collect her dentures because I pay taxes, ho. Yeah, don't ever play with me. Yeah, that's how you get government assistance. Because of people like me. Girl, you're welcome. Even the government assistance yours still on. And don't you ever get in your part-time working ass life, sweetie. Yeah, let's not do that, girl. Absolutely. You come on here to shit talk, remember? I come on here to collect a coin and you're upset. Yeah, this is parts one of my jobs, girl, in your prize. So yeah, girl, don't you ever, and you're still trying to make a come up ass life, sweetie. Like, yeah, girl, you don't want to play these games. I'll win because I can stop talking about J Polar. I can stop digging into Ballmouth Marcus, and I can dig into you bitches. The whole panel. But ask about I can leave them alone to fuck with you bitches. Okay, clearly y'all my side, right? Okay. You want to play? Girl, players. You ever again in your life compare $8,000 on God-given teeth, bitch? Yeah, I have these my whole life. Yeah, whole life, whole 34 years, about to be 35. Yeah, my whole life. Don't you ever? Do you hear yourself? Bitch, do you hear you? I was offended. I said, well, this bitch ain't comparing my mouth to a bitch. Crack mouth? Are you kidding me? My girl, please. And it'll be the same bitches that's going around talking about some, oh, shame on you for making fun of her doing drugs. One, I didn't say anything. And I did that on purpose. I absolutely did. But I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say about her. I don't care who don't like it. Which bitch jumped up to get beat down? What bitch you gonna check me? Okay. Say I do make fun of her ditching. What you gonna do? What's next? What's next? Hurry up. What's next? Because you bitches don't get that far. Y'all really don't. When y'all come for the Davy way, y'all don't think that far. You have a list of complaints, but it ain't a bitch that's gonna check inbox. What you bet? Who gonna check me? Who? Hurry up, line them up. Line them up. Line them up. Girl, please. I'll devour any bitch that come around, Jag. What about it? What about it? The difference between me and y'all is I don't care that y'all rock with her. I don't care that y'all sit over there. You bitches talk about me, remember, because I'm on display. Yeah, don't y'all ever in y'all window licking life. Remember, girl, because I don't know you bitches, but I can get to. I sure can. Hashtag coffee. Yeah, I make bitches popping soon. You want to be a celebrity overnight? You want to be a YouTube sensation overnight, girl? Or you want to pop in the Jag sector, bitch? Oh, you want to be in the algorithm? Sweetie? Say less. Girl, say less. I will fry all you hoes. What about it? I'm a one-man army. Girl, please. Been this way my whole life. And don't, neither one of you on that panel, from the vaginas to the dicks, forget it. Because all of y'all can get checked at the same time. It's not a problem. I don't speak on you bitches. So I don't know, but besides the fact of me being a starra, besides my name being a lights, you know, I don't get why you bitches mention me. Because then they got nothing to do with you hoes. Absolutely not. And to be the same hoe sitting over there with J. Polar, the bitch that's sitting there weaponizing sexual trauma against children and teenage children, incest, all of that. Sitting with that bitch, talking about some shame on you, because bitches laughing because this whole ball mouth, the same bitches that sitting with this hoe and she said that she lost her teeth due to grave disease, and that's a lie. A flat out lie. I'm making fun of drug abuse, yet she's ashamed to admit that she did drugs. That's why I told her, tell the truth and why you deleted those voice clips or those calls from Naisha. She said that she deleted it because J. Polar, like all the proof was on there. All the proof that was on there is that Naisha kept calling her a crackhead. That's why she deleted it, because she didn't want her story out there. Because she was too busy trying to pass around that she had Graves or some form of cancer. She was never diagnosed, ever. She can't show you a diagnosis because she's never been diagnosed, because she never told the hospital what she was truly going through. Although they know, they're not stupid. Like, girl, please. Like, girl, please. She went around lying about having Graves' disease and why she lost her teeth. She didn't say nothing about having no journey with drug addiction or anything like that. But because she gets popped, I'm supposed to be ashamed. Ashamed of what? Ashamed of what? No, that bitch should be ashamed to sit there and let that hoe spew all that stuff about them kids. And then you weird ass motherfuckers sitting on the panel talking about some, it's weird that I'm daddy. I've never spoke to any of their children. Jay Polar has been on the phone with that child multiple times. That teenager, baby girl, she's been on the phone with her multiple times. I've never spoke to her. But you bitches want to say me and King Pain weird? How? We don't even talk to him. The bitch y'all said when actually talks to them. I don't talk to them. Y'all stupid. Like, you're dumb. So you bitches are basic. That's why I'm like, yeah, this bitch talks to them. Called them and recorded them without their permission. Baby girl. But shame on you, Sean, for showing a picture of this lying ass bitch. Suck my. Give a fuck what you hoes say. Check me. That's what I care about. That's what I care about. I don't sit up here and talk about this ball mouth bitch, but I will. But I will tell that bitch to buy the pickle if it's an issue. Buy the pickle if it's an issue. Girl, yeah, we don't give a damn because we sat over here and laughed. You bitches laugh and chuckle at shit too. But you want to pick and choose what you can and cannot laugh at. If this bitch can sit around and say all of this stuff about somebody's kids, but let her say something about yours. Then all of a sudden, it's beef. All of that. Weak assholes. I'm like, all right, I ain't got time for you assholes. Like, I would. You just are basic. You can never make me feel any type of way. I've never spoke to any of those children, but I've helped feed them. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I helped them get clothes and all type of stuff. And then for that nigga sitting over there on the panel talk about I'm taking care of Naisha. Naisha at work right now, working a 16-hour shift. Suck a dick. That's what you need to worry about. Because you all over here in this gay and woman shit. So I'm already side on you anyway. Like, it's mighty weird. Only straight dude in fucking 50-mile radius. Mighty weird. Talking about a gay dude all day. Well, I know plenty of straight men, they don't have time for it. You talking about no mother body gay for what? Gross. You see the new Sports Illustrated? Like, but okay. Taking care of her. She working a 16-hour shift. What are you talking about? She at work right now. 16 hours. She about to go work to take care of her kids. And y'all sitting there defending the bitch, coming for the woman that has her kid. Y'all sitting here attacking a person that has her child. Y'all look stupid. Sean don't look stupid. You look stupid. Yeah, you can never son me. That's why y'all, and then she keep playing you goofy bitches. Because that's why y'all really feel some type of way, because she came over here and sat with Sean and said, all you bitches are basic. All of y'all. She said it's chaos. That's why she has to keep apologizing to you fucking weirdos. Yeah, that's bitches. I told her on the phone, I'm not apologizing for shit. Yeah, I meant everything I said, because I'm going to say more. Yeah, that's you fake assholes. Saying I'm not no fake ass bitch. That's y'all. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for it. So yeah, you cannot literally sit with someone that has said all of these heinous things about other people's children, doxing other people's children, you know, all of this stuff. And you think I'm gonna feel some type of way because the person that's feeding her all the information getting popped? I don't give a. I don't care. I don't care. So, what about it? What about it? I mean, you dumb assholes sitting over there comparing braces to dentures. What braces can't do? Girl, this bitch can't even get braces. That's not even an option. Ain't nothing saving this but the Lord. It's not even an option. What are you talking about? It's not even an option. These are two different problems. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She'll sit there and expose the fact that allegedly all of this stuff happened to her kids and Naisha's kids and all of this stuff. She'll let all of that stuff out, right? She'll come out, she'll talk about all that. But she won't even tell y'all about her own drug addiction. So you won't tell us your life, but you'll tell us. And y'all think I'm supposed to feel some type of way because I posted her crack days? I don't care. What about it? And then people have been running around here, post picture of my mom, call my mom a crackhead, all type of stuff. Do you hear me like bitching and moaning about it? I don't care. I don't care. That don't have anything to do with me. My mom ain't no crackhead. So if it was true, then yeah, I would feel some type of way. Like my mom went through a lot. You know, y'all got me up. You know, that's not true. So I don't feel no way. It don't bother me. I know. Trust me. I know she wasn't a crackhead. She's never been a crackhead in her entire existence. So, but people have said it. Am I, where, drug addiction, where. Yeah, drug addiction is a very sad thing. And this should also be stayed off of media, especially if a person isn't healed and, you know, experiencing a new journey and rehashing an old one. That's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like if you're struggling with your sobriety and things like that, I don't think social media will be a place for you at all. So why I don't care. Nothing about what happened with her when she literally placed children in a line of fire. A bitch can say whatever she want to say about Naisha. Naisha ain't never came forward and said nothing about nobody kids. And she's still taking care of and raising. Here's another thing. These hoes sitting over here talking about the daddy's in jail, whatever. Niggas is niggas. Both their baby daddies in jail. So, I mean, Naisha could come forward and say the same thing. Like, but why? Like, why does that even matter? Like, okay, your baby daddy in jail, my baby daddy in jail. Her baby daddy didn't raise Bree, just like, you know, vice versa. You know, like y'all have the same struggle. So what's the problem? Like, it's called the single mother struggle. Both of y'all are single mothers. Like, okay. Where's the read? Where's the read in that? Like, that's trash. Oh, your baby daddy's in jail. She not. Naisha not. Teef J not. The bitch got a warrant. I mean, but still at the same time, I mean, they neither one of them in jail. So what does that matter? They can't help what their baby daddies do. They humans. They grown men. Like, what does that have to do with anything? But since you have nothing, it's fine. She literally just sat over there and doxed an Adrian Lewis that we have no idea who is, besides the fact that, you know, we know all his business. We know where he's lived, what he's been charged with, all of that. She talking about calling CPS on that individual because she said, I don't live in Minnesota. I very much live in Minnesota. So, I mean, that's mad crazy. Where's Giovanni's father? That great question for her. Great question for her. That's why I said she should let Blaumoff Marcus and Naisha have whatever little battle that they're going to have when it comes to that. And I mean, it's more so of Blaumoff Marcus talking to a wall, because all this is a distraction of the fact that she came forward and lied and told everybody that she had grave disease and that's how she lost her teeth, and that is a complete, utter, and total lie. That is a complete, utter, and total lie. Like I said, J. Polo was not paying attention, because if she was paying attention, then she knew the next step, once you get popped like this, to get ahead of it, is to just go forward and tell your story, because then you take the power away from it. Instead, Bob Marcus is a narcissist. So she doesn't want to, you know, admit, you know, certain things, because she would have to take accountability. And she is not willing to do that. I mean, she still hasn't even taken accountability for her daughter that she adopted, still currently living with Naisha at this moment in time. For the last 12 weeks, she has abandoned her daughter. Talking to someone on the phone is not raising them. I can go leave my child right now in another state and talk to them on the phone. I'm still abandoning them. Doesn't matter if I'm leaving them somewhere. That none of that stuff matters. None of it matters within that point in time. So you're literally online abandoning your children, but talking about the person who has your child. That's why you just make Naisha look better and better and better and better every time you attack her. In my opinion, you just make her look better because she ain't bothering nobody. For her to be doing so much, no one sees it. No one sees it. She's working with all these content creators, and all of that stuff. All of us are using her. Using her for what? I feel that when people say that I'm using Naisha, you are jealous of her. Because how am I using her? Like, I'm listening. I would just love to know what am I gaining from talking to Naisha. Like what? Having exclusive interviews with her and stuff like that. That would be me using her. I don't use her. Last time she said drop the link. Okay, hey. She's never said that before, because if she would have dropped it. It's her first time saying it. So, and as you see, I didn't press her. I'm not, let's answer all the questions everybody wants. No. If she didn't want to do it on her own channel, why she needs to do it over here? I don't control her at all. I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to control her every month. It's fine. Do her thing. She does her thing. She don't bother nobody. She don't bother nobody. And that is the issue. So to say that, and then this nigga sitting over there talking about some, that y'all accepting things that y'all don't need. What are you talking about? She is a single mom. Anything helps. Anything helps a single mother. What man or woman is in that household assisting her with her children? No one. So that means that she has to do it. So anything helps. What do you mean need? Have you ever had kids? You sound weird. But you for the community. Suck a dick. It's so weird. Just blow me. Blow me. Blow me. Y'all that mad? It gives jealous. Because if somebody can make a wish list right now and get everything on the list, I'm not going to feel no way. I'm not going to go live listing what they had. I don't care. What's that got to do with me? I don't, good for them. I'm glad you got, cool. I'm not going to go make a wish list now. Let me go make one myself. If Naisha got all the support that she got on her wish list, imagine if I make one. My followers, they're going to clear that list immediately. Oh, say less, Sean. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't believe in using people, and stuff like that, because I don't feel like I need it. I do well enough so I take care of my kids just fine. So I don't need to be on here begging and asking for and requesting things that I don't need when there's other people out there that do. I know I have subscribers that literally will be like, I got $100 over my account or $200 over my account. Let me send Sean $5. Let me send Sean $10. Type of situation. So that means that they can actually use that money. So why would I encourage them to support and buy me things that I can do on my own? J Polar, that's what I'm saying. They literally talking shit about Naisha in the wish list. When you sitting here with a bitch that come live every day begging for money, every title, every live, requesting money. And the crazy thing about it, you niggas that be on her panel, don't ever send them. Don't ever send them. Be the brokest niggas talking about money. Shut the up. You're broke. You're broke. You gotta be. This don't even make sense because people with money don't discuss it. Now they'll talk about transactions, but they don't discuss it. Why? Because they don't want to be asked for it. It's how the rich stay rich. So a lot of rich people dress down and and all of that stuff because they don't want to be asked for it. You come to the family reunion in a Versace suit, anybody that's struggling gonna want to pull you to the side to have a conversation because you came in looking like money. You just pulled up in a Porsche, all of that. That most people, with wealthy people, they don't buy all that frivolous stuff. They don't care about none of that stuff. It has no true value to them. Not like me, designer clothes, all that stuff, that has no value to me. I don't care about a motherfucker or talking about what I have on as long as I'm dressed. As long as I'm not wearing the same overalls, a jean dress over and over and over and over, we're good. So yeah, her flip. Like I don't care about none of that stuff because them be the same ones struggling, from Paul struggling to pay Peter, type of situation, struggling for something that is just stupid. And that's what Jet Polar does. She lives way beyond her means. Way beyond her means. She lives beyond. Instead of getting a cheap little decent hotel that's clean, and all of that good stuff, she got to stay in the best hotel or at least ones with pools and stuff like that to try to make it look like she's actually doing something. It's like, how are you doing something if the literal internet is paying for it? So it's like, if they don't give you support right now, then you're not going to be able to stay here. What's glamorous about that? What's glamorous about begging all day? Literally having to go live. It's like literal panhandling. Panhandling, like literally all day long. We'll talk for food. We'll run amok for food. We'll harass, humiliate, manipulate, gaslight, love bomb for food. That's what you do. I don't have to do that. I get to be entertaining even if I'm talking about you. So yeah. So I find that weird. It's like, how you come from Naisha wish list at all? She is at work. And if we're Ballmouth Marcus to be able to talk about some she work now. Where did you work? Where do you work at? You've been gone for 12 weeks and ain't clocked in nowhere. What you know about eggs? You've been gone for 12 weeks and haven't clocked in nowhere. But you talking about Naisha. She's making her money honest. She's making her money honest. What are you doing? Naisha's not live every day begging for money. Naisha's not live every day requesting people send her cash apps, requesting that people pay her to tell her the truth about you. And these are the same girls sit with J. Polar talk about some Naisha. Y'all are weird. What don't y'all get? It's not gonna happen. Yeah, you're not gonna make fetch happen. You're not. The more y'all talk about Naisha, the better you're gonna make her look because she don't discuss y'all. She don't discuss this. She don't. So, and again, she has put out no tea. None. Things have been blamed on her, but she ain't put out no tea. No. Can no YouTuber go live and say, Naisha told me all of this stuff about Ballmouth Marcus? Who? Wouldn't they have done it already? Wouldn't they? How many places has Ballmouth Marcus went talking about Naisha? Umpteen platforms she done been on talking about Naisha. She went to one. She never put out anything about the children, baby daddies, nothing. Drugs, nothing. She ain't saying nothing. She's chilling. But shame on Naisha. Yeah, you bitches are weird. Yeah, y'all can sit over there in that delusion because you have to be a part of the delusion in order to be around her. That's completely fine. I always beat my own drum. Yeah, when I'm done with somebody, I'm done. Literally. I'm done. I mean, that's it. That's all. Absolutely. So yeah, she's been nowhere discussing it because once you start, it's like you got to keep on. Type of situation. So I told her, that's a big decision because once you start talking about it, people are going to want to know. So you get to jump in and jump out. If you're going to jump in, you got to dive in. Type of situation because everybody else is. So if you start talking, you got to keep talking. Type of situation. If you start swinging, you got to keep swinging. Otherwise, you could just ignore it because you don't owe anybody anything. And that's why I said what people feel owed. How do you feel owed? Because J. Polar and Ballmouth Marcus keep sitting over there spewing all of this ish. Go talk to them bitches. Don't they know everything? Go talk to them. Why you gotta talk to Naisha? For what? She ain't saying nothing. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like people, they feel like Naisha has said something because they try to talk about her so much. They try to involve her in some craziness anytime they run out of a narrative. Because again, I'm the one who put the picture out. The target should be on me. It's the deflection for me. Then Balmav Marcus want to go live and talk about everything but her addiction, but we're supposed to respect her addiction. Yet she didn't even respect her own children, her own child. Her daughter is literally still the same daughter that she said was being tormented, traumatized, essayed, all of that is still with Naisha. But you on a tour, you want to know something that's real crazy too? Why y'all can't tell me nothing, and why I look at anybody that sit with J. Polar, I don't get I don't care. Baby girl, the 16-year-old that TJ adopted, that stays with Naisha, found out she was adopted on YouTube. J. Polar is how she found out she was adopted. She didn't know. She had no idea. No, she literally looked at Balmav Marcus as her birth mother. Is how she looked at her. I bullshit you not. She'll tell you the same thing. To tell you the same thing. She found out online. She didn't know. So that's why I get so angry. Because I'm just like, why would you do that? Like, what is wrong with you? I see you dangling yourself there and letting J. Polar walk over you like a doormat. That's on your ball mouth ass. But to allow her to involve the kids is crazy to me. It's crazy. And then for you to know what's at stake and you allow her to do that, that speaks on Ballmouth Marcus. It's not speak on J. Polar. It speaks on you. That is your family, your information. You willingly told her this information. Willingly. So that she could use it as a weapon to attack Naisha. That's why J. Polar, because J. Polar is delusional. She's sick in the head, literally. She's sick. She needs medication. And people like her, they replay things over and over and over and over. She's manic. So in her mind, the things that you told her, Balmav Marcus, play over and over and over in her head. So she'll take them as truths, even though she knows it's a lie. Because as soon as she gets mad at you, she'll go forward and say the complete opposite. No one said anything about Balmav Marcus allegedly essaying baby girl besides J. Polar. No one said anything of the such. No one. Nobody said that. No one. Nobody. No one said it. So to sit there and allow her to out this kid, and you know this kid don't know certain information, why allow that? Why? I had no idea about the children until, well, I knew about the children, but I didn't know about the adoption and went out until J. Polar said it on the phone to me. But I didn't know the young lady was adopted. Balmav Marcus just said it was her daughter. She didn't say anything about her being adopted. What about who Balmav Marcus didn't talk about was her trans daughter, Bree. She never said a word about Bree, ever. And I talked to her for like 3-4 weeks. She never uttered a word about Bree. I only heard about Bree through J. Polar. Otherwise, I would have never, because I told y'all the prostitution thing, all of that. J. Polar told me all of that. Balmav Marcus did not. Did not, but Balmav Marcus was present. That's why I believed J. Polar. Because I wouldn't have believed her. She was just, I'm like, girl, you said making all this stuff about this girl. But then when Balmav Marcus just sat there and didn't disagree, I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, you have a trans daughter? Because I knew nothing of Brie. Nothing of her. I had no idea she even existed. But I knew about baby girl. So she probably spoke of baby girl. But she never spoke of Brie. I didn't know for weeks. She had a trans daughter. Brie, I had no idea. No idea. So, yeah. And that young lady, she found out she was adopted online. So she was that day old when she found out this year that she was adopted. That's some crazy information to hear from strangers. A stranger telling you you're adopted. You know, it's different when a family member does it. You know, it hit a little different, you know, because at least their family knowing what they know. But for a stranger to tell you you're adopted, it's like, what? Adopted? Me? So she had no idea. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Now, we told my son at 12 that he was adopted because we wanted him to know. And we don't want, you know, for somebody to randomly, you know, just like, hey, you know. So we want him to be prepared, you know, being older. As a kid, I didn't feel like it was anything to worry about. He shouldn't have to. But when he turned about 12, yeah, he was 12 years old, we told him, just so no one could weaponize it. And we didn't want him to feel like if somebody else told him that we lied to him. So it was like, we need to tell him type of situation. So we did it as a group. We did, his mother and I. So I said, wow, that would be some crazy information to find out. We're like, oh, well, like, what? Like, what you just said? You know, so she probably rewind and then like, I'm adopted. What? Crazy. So you think, and Naisha did none of that. How was that Naisha's fault? Because J. Polar is a psychomanic bitch that won't take her meds? No, because Balmac Marcus told her. If Balmac Marcus did not tell her that, then it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. So I have to blame her because we already know J. Polar's trash. Like, that bitch is going straight to hell. Like, we already know. Like, no one's worried about that. She's going straight to hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. Literally. When you pass away, bitch, you're going to rise your eyes. You're going to see Giovanni. You're going to close them again and rise in flames. So I promise you, here for life. You're going to see Giovanni with his angel wings and all of that, and him like this. You're going to close your eyes again, and the next your eyes will rise in hell and be flames, girl. Flames, girl. So, you know, hair flip. So, for any bitch that's like, oh, that Naisha, this Naisha, and one, anybody using her, prove it. But how am I using her? Balmac Marcus spoke to her brother. He know how I got his number. I didn't get his number from Naisha. I didn't get any information from like that's the thing, and I can prove it. Like, that be the thing. It's no different than with J. Polar. When I have tea, did Naisha tell me that? Like, no. Oh, okay. And Naisha don't want nothing to do with it. So I keep her as far away from my mess, meaning me not pulling her into things, as possible. So, here flip. So if you want to assume, oh, this what he did this and this what he got that from, okay. All right. Yeah. I find that weird. Y'all think that I'm going to tell you my strategy. I'm not. Okay. Well, if you're not using her, what are you doing with her? Figure it out. Figure it out. Ooh, you're mad. Ooh, you're upset. All over again. Here, flip. So, yeah, no one cares. Move right along. So, let's get into. I took some notes. Tawana. So, my title says that J. Polar got caught for the SWAT. She absolutely did. Now, Balmac Marcus went live with J. Polar today. She absolutely. Ooh, this fly right here. This swamp bat on my screen right now, girl. Girl, this Jackalana in front of me right now, girl. Girl. So, girl. So she sat over there, toothless, girl, with these, girl, it's the gums for me. It's the gums for me. So, because on Sunday, I'm crying. Oh my goodness. Oh, Sunday show on coffee is going to be lit. So, so I told y'all she cry counterclockwise. I was trying to tell y'all that. And she is looking straight at the camera right now. She absolutely is. She is looking straight at the camera. Do not make her be looking to the left. No, she not. No, she is not. Okay. The right eye is not looking to the left. It is absolutely not. That tear was going to be right there, whether that eye was pointing forward or not. I did not know that you could point the tear, bitch. That is talent. That is talent right there, girl. Girl. Where you can go, that is talent. Girl. Well, you be like, no, I want my tit to fall over here. I never knew my father. Girl. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. This is a mess. So, girl. So she sat over there on that live line saying that, you know, Tawana and them basically barricaded her in the house. Oh my God. That Tawana barricaded her in the house and all of this stuff. And that I talked to Tawana, and that Tawana and them is over there blaming the SWAT on J. Pola, you know, and all of that girl. Now that is a complete, utter, and total lie. I have not spoke to Tawana, okay? I've not spoken to her, but I can tell you this. I did speak to somebody that's close to Tawana, and she said that they got information back from the police department that Jay Polar had something to do with the SWAT because the call allegedly came from the house. Allegedly. And that when the police went over there, y'all remember during the SWAT, girl, when the police went over there, girl, when they was doing the raid, that back door that was locked, that was what I'm assuming, okay, is where they're assuming the call came from. But they know the call came from in the house. Okay, it definitely came from in the house, allegedly. And hold on, let me give y'all a little proof. Look around, giving everybody proof. Big energy. So let me pull this up real quick. Holla. Now this is Jay Polar. Now during the SWAT, okay, before that, when she had called the police on Tawana to do a wellness check on Tawana, okay, when that had happened, the police called her back, okay, and that's when she recorded the call, okay. So if you didn't call the police, then why would the police be calling this number? It makes no sense for the police to be calling you, besides that the call came from your phone, okay. Now, she lied today trying to blame it on Danny Robinson and say Danny Robinson used her number, you know, whatnot, and called the police, blah, blah, blah. Why are you trying to blame it on her? I thought that it didn't happen. I thought the call didn't come from you. I thought, okay. Now all of a sudden. So now this call is from 7 months ago when she called the police on the husband, on Bloomberg, and got their apartment swatted, that they got kicked out of. Okay. That she had the place swatted, and this was the police calling her back. I want you to listen to the MO, okay? And again, the police are calling her. She answers the phone like, what you calling for, when you requested to be called because you anonymously called to have the house swatted, and then called the police again on top of the SWAT and asked the police to call you back. Okay, so you literally had the house swatted with Sam Jr. in the home. So she talking about her and Bob Marcus was traumatized. Sam Jr. was traumatized when the police literally pointed the guns at Sam Jr. They pointed them at them. She knew Sam Jr. was there. And it was dark out. It was late. Because this call is she in the dark. So it was late. What if something could have happened to Sam? Sam was very quiet, like more so like introvert. What if the police would have accidentally pop out him, or something like that? Because you playing with the law and they viewed him as a threat, or he startled them, or something like that, and he got popped. So for any bitch that be trying to make, oh, they posted her crack picture. So, like, girl. So listen to the MO of the SWAT call, because it tells you everything you need to know.
So you requested us to call you?
You requested us to call you.
Well, I mean, you called me.
Well, I mean, you called me. Like, I have just like the call when on the other call, because we play that call too. Just like this recent call when she was at Tawana house. When the police call her, oh, you're not supposed to be on the phone with me. All of this. I didn't call you. Then why are they calling you? Why are they calling you? They have an Obama phone. It's not a registered phone, meaning that when the number calls, it's just the number that pops up. It doesn't say like a government name. It's just a number that pops up. So there would be no reason that number isn't a registered number for them to have looked up that address and found her phone number. Why are they calling your phone? I can see them calling Tawana's phone or Tawana's mom's phone. I get that because their names are registered to the home. They're registered to the address. So I get that. But J. Polar isn't registered to the address. Even in the police report, it states that the cousin or the niece from Philadelphia is so. It was literally her. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like.
And you had a very rude tech on your phone, sitting there barking orders at me when I'm trying to do the best that I can to get through this moment. And then the next thing I know, she want to start playing smart with me. I don't know what kind of emergency response people y'all hire, but badgering me while I'm sitting there holding a million things in my hand, trying to get out of the car while I'm sick and not feeling well. And she's sitting there badgering me. Now I got my son's phone number. I got to go through all of this stuff. I got 80 million phone calls coming in. I got all kinds of people trying to contact me because I got stuff going on online. My real life happens in real time online. Yes. I didn't call y'all. Someone saw something online.
I didn't call y'all. Somebody, listen, or it gets worse. She says, I didn't call y'all. Someone online, keep listening.
Called.
She spoke to you on the phone.
No, because she saw me online. Saw something online and called.
Oh, your friend called because she spoke to you on the phone.
No, because she saw me online. Online.
Hold on.
Contact me because I got stuff going on online. My real life happens in real time online. Yes. I didn't call y'all. Someone saw something online and called.
Now, when the police came for the SWAT, they stated that someone online said that there was domestic violence and someone had a weapon. Okay. This is the same thing she called in on the husband. She told the police that the husband had a weapon over there and ... So you did it. This is your MO. Literally in the SWAT that happened a month or two ago, the police officer stated why they came. And they stated they came because someone online, called and said that someone called and said that online you could see DV and someone had a weapon, is what the police stated. Okay. That's what that word. Same MO right here. Same thing.
They call y'all. Someone saw something online and called.
Oh, your friend called because she spoke to you on the phone.
No, because she saw me online.
She didn't tell me she saw you online.
See what I'm saying? And that's police work.
No, it's not what people think.
That's police work. This was reported to the veterans. The veterans were supposed to send somebody. Meanwhile, I left my house because I no longer felt.
She said this was reported to the veterans. The veterans are supposed to come grab somebody. Now, she knows a cop at the police station that I guess one time the husband had like a freak out or whatever. And she called him and he calmed him right down because he was a vet or whatever. And ended up taking him to a place, you know, there were like helps vets, like when they're going through and whatnot. So she called the police department looking for set officers, when I'm assuming, and left a message like that or something, or called, I don't know. But she's weird. So she's talking about me. She said that she didn't call and she didn't call y'all, but she's saying that she contacted the veterans. But I thought you said that you didn't call the police. You said that you didn't contact them. Because how was the husband and Sam swatted if you didn't call? The friend didn't have her swatted. You, Aguma swatted. You did. You did. Keep listening.
I told my husband if he ever flashed another gun on me, even if he was going through an episode, I was walking out. And that's exactly what I did.
That is what she called and told the police department. That is why they swatted. Because they thought that it was a husband or man was inside of that home with a weapon in front of her. She didn't even tell the police that she wasn't there. She didn't even tell the police that she wasn't there. So that's what I'm saying. They could have easily mistaken Sam or somebody as, you know, somebody that had a weapon, or because she listed a weapon. That is why they came like that, like a task force, you know, to subdue someone with a weapon. Is how they came in there, literally waving weapons in front of Sam Jr.'s face. She never talks about that. She never talks about it because she did it. You did it. Literally. And for somebody that was so traumatized by Giovanni and what happened to him with the weapon, to be sending the police over there to mistakenly take your son's life is not a good look. So, yeah. So again, you reported it. You did this. You're the reason the police are here. Cut it.
Deal with the, I'm going to blow my brains out. I'm going to blow my brains out. I'm going to blow my brains out.
Again, you calling them, telling them all of this, you don't think they're going to pull up like.
I call y'all. But I tell you one thing, you did a better.
Why don't she keep saying she didn't call them, but she keeps stating all the reasons they were called, all the reasons why they did the SWAT. But
bang up job. You did a bang up job screwing this all up.
Well, I just want to let you know your son is safe.
Safe, I just talked to my
your
son.
son is safe. Sam was there. Sam was a part of the SWAT. Weapons were drawn on him. Absolutely.
My husband did tell me, though, that y'all busted and you had guns on everybody.
And they did because of you. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like.
And you had him standing out in the cold in handcuffs for an hour. If that's the case, why the hell was people asking me who was in the house and the phone numbers in the house if you already had him in custody?
No, man, we were talking to you before we got contact with anybody in the house.
They had him for an hour. We were not. He said, ma'am, we talked to you before we ever went into the house. So she knew Sam was there. She knew he was. Because the police stated, give us their numbers. This is for safety purposes. Give us their number so we can contact them to make sure that that they don't have any weapons or anything, or they can already be on the ground, or if they can already exit the house, so that we could. That's why the police wanted their number. He says, we spoke to you before we even got there. You swatted yourself, J. Polar, and Vanessa and Tawana found out, and that is why you are not allowed back in their home. That is why you were attacking them for the last few days, because you can't go back there. That is why you're mad. Anytime somebody say no to you, all of a sudden they're the enemy. They done did so much crazy stuff, and all of this. No, you got popped. I called Tawana and let Tawana know that you called the police on her. I let her know that. That was the only time I talked to her. The SWAT, I think she found out about that because they probably found more out and contacted them to let them know. So, girl, that's all that word. You're mad that Tawana found out that you called the police not to her house once, but 3-4 times. You called the police there multiple times. You called the police. And even Beaumont Marcus let it slip and said it. That you kept that you had to leave because you was the reason all of that stuff happened, including the SWAT. And you're mad. That's why you've been cussing her out. Because what did she do to you? And you keep saying Tawana spoke to me. I have not spoke to her. If I spoke to her, I would say it. I'd be like, yeah, I spoke to her. And then talking about to get her to drop the SWAT charges. Projection. You are mad that Tawana won't drop the SWAT charges on you because you're going to be in trouble. Because you bet your ass that Tawana and them said that it was you. They weren't going to blame it on themselves. You think Tawana about to take the dime for you? That's still a charge, J. Polar. That's why you're so manic and why you're so upset. Because it was an open investigation. So they were investigating who sent the police there. And come to find out, especially because they're going to triangulate the call. It came from their home. It had to have. For them to let them know. Because why would they tell them what's going on in the investigation if it ain't got nothing to do with them? If they found it's a person or that live in this city or live in this state or live here or live there, we will it's out of their jurisdiction. So that's a whole nother, whole nother situation. But if it's in their jurisdiction, like this phone call came from this house, the task, we came here because someone from this house. That's why the police was asking in the video, the SWAT from this year with her and Beaumont Marcus, is there anybody else here? Because somebody in this house called us. Anybody else? You sure? Because y'all saying y'all didn't call. Because we got a call that it that online, that over here, it was all this stuff was over here going on with weapons and all that stuff. So again, she talked to the police. He is stating, we talked to you before, and this is the first one when she swatted her husband and Sam, her own son. Her own son.
There was people asking me who was in the house and the phone numbers in the house if you already had them in custody.
No, man, we were talking to you before we got contact with anybody in the house.
They had him. So she's trying to yell at him and say, why was y'all asking me for phone numbers or this or that when y'all already have somebody in custody? He said, no. That was before we even went to the house. That was when we talked to you before we went to the house. So no, you're not telling the truth. No, that was before. We asked you for phone numbers, all of that, before we went to SWAT the home. Absolutely. And you bet in that SWAT report that there's going to be listed people in the house. That's why I believe that when the police got there, they were looking for somebody else. They're like, y'all the only people here? Like, it ain't y'all sure? Like, because there was more people listed, I'm sure, in the call is what it had to have been, because there was only 2 people there. So I'm sure it was more than 2 people listed. Because why, if they say there's only 2 people in the home, then why would they be asking if there's anybody else here? If you and Beaumont Marcus standing outside, 1, 2. Thing 1, thing 2. Y'all already outside. And if the police report was saying that it was only y'all 2 there, that's why I believe that you called and you listed everybody that lived there, dumb bitch. And you listed everybody that lived there. That's why you kept saying outside, oh, she's going to be mad. She's going to be mad. She's going to be mad. And the reason why she was doing that is because she owed Tawana them rent, groceries, all of that stuff. All of that. So when those things will come up, then all of a sudden she called the police. She's weird like that. That's just what she do. She needs to be in a cell somewhere with padded walls. This is out of spite. Because no different than the woman at the sober home. She did nothing to J. Polar. Nothing. J. Polar used this woman, manipulate her, gaslight her, all of that. And then go around the whole house talking ish about this woman because she still owed her $150. So because you owe her, you want to get kicked out and then call the police on her, go live and try to defame her and defraud her company, all that stuff all over, you owing her money? Doesn't make sense. But that's just how she is. That's just how she is. She did this SWAT on the husband because he was saying no. Because she was with the beige homeless Solar, and the husband didn't want to be around him. He didn't want to be around him. So because he was being defiant and not listening to her, being disobedient, so because the husband was being disobedient, she had him swatted and didn't care that Sam was there.
My husband said y'all had him in handcuffs for an hour. He said y'all had him outside in handcuffs for an hour. He said you came into the house blazing your guns, scaring my son. That's what my husband said. Somebody's fucking lying.
You.
Now understand this.
You. Period. You. I know.
Can you explain what to me? Wait a second. This is my husband on the phone. You can explain to both of us. I want to hear the truth. Gerald? 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 I told you I left the house hours ago. I left the house at 2 a.m. The police.
Why you go on YouTube and do all that stuff? Why you putting all this stuff on blast like that on YouTube, huh?
I didn't put nothing on blast on YouTube.
You just...
How embarrassing. How embarrassing. I would have been mortified. I would have been mortified. Like, if that was my woman, like, I would have been mortified. I would have been so angry. I would have been so mad. Like, whew.
Yeah, my husband. The man that you said you arrested, and it wasn't like that.
Oh, I thought he was arrested, man.
Gerald, did you not say that? Oh, now my husband hung up. Listen. He did.
She swatted herself. Now, people on YouTube have called the police on her before, but no one has had her swatted. No one. That has never happened. It has not. Now, people have called the police. People have done wellness checks on her and Mama Francis and Sam. They absolutely have. But nobody ever called and made up no lie about no weapon or anything like that. So for this SWAT that just happened at Tawana's house, a weapon was mentioned, a DV was mentioned. Oh, this is what she do. This is what she do. Oh yeah, when she's losing control, she becomes very manic. She absolutely does, and she just starts to do crazy people shit. So that's what that were. Tawana found out. That's all I can think of is that she found out because I told her, and I have that call. I can play that call. I'll play it on coffee. I could play the call again. I'll play it on coffee because I don't feel like finding it right now. I'll find it in a minute. But yeah, I'll play it on coffee. I did tell Tawana. I did. I had to let her know that she called the police on you, and I sent her the police report. I sure did. I sent her the police report and told her she called the police on you. Now you look at me and tell me what this means to you. And she agreed. She definitely did. And she said that she was waiting to hear back. That's how I found out that it was an investigation. I didn't know that the SWAT was an investigation. Tawana said it was. I didn't know. She said it was an investigation. So, and then I looked into it, and because I tried to get the 911 call, and sure enough, she was right. It was an investigation. I mean, it's an investigation. Now, I don't know if it's over or not. I know the first one is over. I got the email from DeSoto Police Department and let me know that the case with the first call, that one is closed. But the swatting was the last I checked was still a pending investigation. So, yay. Grandmother said, please play it on YouTube channel. People need to know the truth. I played it over here before. Yeah, I played Tawana's call. Yeah, I have. I played Tawana's call over here. So, but yeah, that's the only time I've spoken to her. Like, I haven't spoken to her since. So, and I told her that about the SWAT. I mean, not the SWAT, the police call, because at that point, they weren't swatted yet. Or maybe they were. Maybe because it all happened like simultaneously. So maybe they were. Yeah, but I told her. I said, yeah, it's the reason all of that is going down. All of it. Absolutely. Because I can try to find out. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me find the child. Let me find it, girl. Because, yeah, I told her. I didn't talk to so many people. Yeah. Hold on, let me try to find it. Yeah, she definitely was talked to, but this was weeks ago, almost like a month or two ago or something like that. But no, I've not spoke to her since then. I have not. I think it's not. But yeah, so I'm gonna look for what is this in?
Someone that is currently out on bail.
Oh, that's the DA. Ooh, girl. That's the DA girl. Okay, but no, I'll find it. And we will play it over there. But I will tell you this again. So as far as I know, she's trying to blame the swatting on myself and Danny Robertson by saying that we have been calling Tawana and telling Tawana that we'll pay her to drop the swatting charges. I mean, what charges? What are you talking about? I'm like, last I checked, it was still a pending investigation. But I mean, go off.
I'm on the phone call.
I just found that weird. I'm just like, okay. But I did talk to her, and I told her that, and I think that J Polar is mad that she got popped by Tawana, and Tawana said that she cannot come there and whatnot due to her finding out that J Polar is the reason that the SWAT came too. But she had already said J Polar had to go because she called the police on her initially with the wellness check. Because Tawana definitely believed 100%, like, okay, yeah, she definitely called the police and be like, what's wrong with her? That's for a fact. But until because we're about to go over to coffee. So let's get into this call that I promised you. J Polar called me today, very unhinged. She's very so much upset and we love it. But let's get into this call.
Good morning, Adrian.
Yeah. 'Cause
Adrian, it's Jacqueline.
And Jacqueline, hello.
How are you? We're watching some new characters in the story today. I thought you should be prepared.
Yeah, I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
I literally don't care.
Well, we figured since you're going to play the baby daddy role, we should just bring the real baby daddies into it.
That's fine. And shout out to Reginald because I sent him some money on his book, Bree's father.
That's fine. You can put money on Reggie's book. Why ain't you put money on Bree's book?
You put some on his book. I'm good. One thing at a time. You.
She got that bitch pregnant.
Calm down.
She got that bitch pregnant and told God to take care of his kids. You hoe, you going down, bitch. And what the fuck you calling Tawana for?
Hey.
You calling Tawana offering her to pay money to fucking end shit.
What?
You called Tawana and offered her money to drop the charges on the squad.
Prove it. Prove it. You're lying. I spoke to Tawana. You're lying.
You're dying, bitch. You're going down. Fuck you. Your ass. You fucking French fries. You fucking French fries. You go way down. You go way down. Go to jail. Go to jail. Oh, morning. You be able to get the niggas to take care of you. You fucking there. You shit fucking demon, bitch.
Are you upset?
So yeah, she called me today very upset. Are you mad, girl? So she called trying to play this game, and say that they were contacting or going to expose Naisha's baby daddy. So I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. I will shout out to Reginald. I already talked to Reginald, your girl baby daddy, and put some money on this book. So we should be hearing from him any day. We just did it. Yes, was it yesterday? Yesterday. I think shout out to my moderator. Yeah, we took care of that yesterday. Absolutely. So I'm like, okay. I figured you'd go this route. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. What about it? What about it? Because if you say anything to Kevon or whatever y'all named him, Naisha's son, I'm bringing Bree on my show. I'll go about as far as you want to. Like you say, how far? Do your worst. That type of far. That type of far, girl. This is what I do. So, you want to play these reindeer games? You're going to keep losing. Why is it a problem, J. Polar, that you get to speak for Ballmouth Marcus, right? All of these allegations, all this stuff about the children, all of this stuff, you put it all out there. But I become Naisha's mouthpiece and it's a problem? Why? You've been speaking for Ballmouth Marcus this entire time. She gives the secondhand story. You give the first account like you were there. That's what makes you look so weird. That's what makes you look so weird. Ooh. I'm like, bitch, you wasn't there. Like, these stories are so vivid to your psychotic ass. Like, I'm just like, girl, shut up. You damn near telling me what the weather was outside, what the kitchen, what the food in the kitchen smelled like. Girl, you wasn't there. I'm like, girl, you can't talk about nobody parenting. You're a literal unfit. You've never raised a child before in your life. J. Polar. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The one that God has or Sam Senior. You didn't raise either one of them. You've never raised a successful child. You've never successfully raised a child. You've never done that. So yeah, a bitch like you could never speak on parenting. That's why it falls on deaf ears. Like, girl, you've never raised a kid. Like, girl, you're half of 100, literally, and have never raised a child, and you have 2. Well, had. My fault. So, girl, so, like, girl, the same person that want to celebrate Giovanni was the same one that wished death upon him. You're dead to me. Remember when you said that? And then 72 hours later, he died? Talk about your curses. Talk about your witches. Okay, bro. She called Beyonce a witch, Erykah Badu a witch. You the one who actually I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. Say I'm lying. Somebody be in 3s, right? It also happened 3 days later. Yeah. Are you mad, girl? You did it. I didn't say it. I would never say it to my child. I don't care how mad they made me. I'd walk away before I say something like that. But yeah. So yeah, you literally wished death upon your son, and he died 72 hours later. And not even a full 72 hours. Like, bro. Talking about something, you came to him and he was, you ever smelled a body and all of that. You weren't at the scene. Why do you keep lying? You weren't there. You saw him unalive on a slab. Let's not make it seem like you were at the scene. Ricky! No. You don't have any blood-stained clothes, or anything like that. You weren't there. So, yeah, you had no idea. Your family had to alert you. Because remember, he was already gone to you. Remember? You had already mentally killed him. So, yeah. Who are you to go look for somebody that you already view as dead? So, yeah. Okay, girl. So, yeah, let's not talk about parenting. You can never talk about parenting. Yeah, Ballmouth Marcus may have abandoned her daughter for the last 12 weeks. She didn't wish her dead. She didn't do none of that. You're weird, but go off. And any parent that will sit there and agree with somebody talking about children and stuff like that, like, y'all crazy. Like, y'all get no respect from me. Y'all all trash. Every single last one of y'all. Ooh, period. Okay. Shout out to Christina for the cash app. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much, Christina. So we're about to go over to coffee. Now, I always leave y'all with a cliffhanger. I usually do this on Station Head, but we're going to do it over here. Now, there was a certain YouTuber that said that a few YouTubers, actually, I should say a few YouTubers that said that Ballmouth Marcus was a predator. What if I told you? Oops. What if I told you that Ballmouth Marcus used this mouth, okay, to give okay? What if I told you that Ballmouth Marcus was over there? What if I told you that she was using this mouth, okay, that should be used for can opener purposes only? Ooh, why she's in it looking like everybody family member that has ever been on crack. We are all related to her whole. So what if I told you that she's this mouth, okay, to give fellatio to a 17-year-old boy? Okay. This month. Okay. Was allegedly bobbing for apples on a 17-year-old boy. 17. 17. 17. 17. Yeah. So we're going to go get into that. Do you want to know who the 17-year-old is? Do you want to know how old he is now? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How old was she? I'll say she was in her 30s. Mm-hmm. She was in her 30s. Early 30s, but 30. At least 30. Yeah, she's like 30. She gave dome to a 17-year-old boy. Absolutely. Let's go get into this tea. We will be live on coffee in the next 30 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to Tina as well for the cash app. Thank you so much, Tina, for the cash app, sweetheart. Yay. So yeah, we're gonna get go over to coffee and get into crackhead tales. So yeah, here flip. So I love you guys. Please come over for the story time. It's gonna be amazing. Y'all know I always come with a cute receipt. Oh, shut up, wacko. Ooh, you're upset. Ooh, you're mad. Go over there and run up these numbers. You see these numbers over here? Go run up the numbers. Go run up the numbers. Oh, go run up the numbers, girl. Go ask God for forgiveness for you sitting over there wishing death on your own son, girl. Go do that, girl. You're boring. The star is bomb off Marcus now. You bore us. Do you not know who the star is? Hold on. Do you not know who the star is, girl? Do you not know who the star is, girl? You're no longer the star. You bore us. We're bored. Oh, girl, we're bored. How many times can you tell us the same story over and over and over and over and over? Girl, we're bored. Go away, girl. Go over. Go do what you do. We're bored of you. Send us the dentures, okay? We're over you. Balmouth Marcus is now the star. You have been replaced. You are over. You are over. You see in the title, you see who first in the title? You see who first in the title, J. Polar? Girl, you see who first, girl? Yeah, you're yesteryear. You're yesteryear. Pretty soon it's just going to be Teef J. It's just going to be her, girl. You're yesteryear, girl. We're bored of you, girl. How many times can you lie about getting R-word and all of that? Remember when we had the a one-on-one, you and I, and you told me that Diddy R-word you, girl? And you wonder why people call out when you say that this happened to you by your sister's husband and da-da-da-da-da-da, why people call it out? But Diddy R-worded you. Remember? Remember how you're going to get me in contact with D Haven? Remember that? Because wasn't D Haven going to corroborate your story? You promised me, D Haven. I never sweated you about it because I know you're a basic bitch. I knew you wouldn't be able to deliver, girl. You could barely deliver your own kids because that's literally all you did with them. Literally delivered them and then handed them to the first party available that said, let me hold your baby, which was mommy and daddy. So yeah, girl, her flip. So yeah. Girl, are you mad? Are you mad? You're yesteryear, girl. This is the star now. This is the main attraction, girl. You're basic. Welcome to basic bitch land. Welcome to forgotten land, girl. Welcome to forgotten land, girl. Guess who's popping to now? Guess who's popping to now, girl? Because I deem. And don't you ever forget it. And don't you ever forget it, girl. And don't you ever forget it, girl. Your pops, girl, your yesteryear. Girl, you are so February. Girl, you are so March, bitch. Go back to jail. You want us to talk about you? Because other than that, you're boring. You're boring. The antics every day. You know, you're just doing the same stuff over and over and then telling people to pay you for it, paying you for humiliating the bitch that you swear that I humiliated. Girl, you're dumb. You're dry, girl. You're dumb. You're dry, girl. They saying we weird because we saying that we daddies to the kids and we uncles to the kids, girl. But we never spoke to them ever. Ever. Not once. Okay? Not once. Jay Polar done talked to him multiple times. I've never spoke to those children, but I'm weird. Okay. I'll be my type of weird. I'm completely fine with that. Saying something publicly, but then behind the scenes having no affiliation, I'll do that. Because she do both. She says stuff publicly about the children and she has association with them behind the scenes too. I do not. I do not. Hair flip. Shout out to Teef J for taking your spot. Yeah. Shout out to Teef J for taking your spot. Because at this point, Teef J is way more entertaining than you, sweetie. Girl, you're boring. You bore us. Girl, you're yesteryear. Girl, don't nobody about you. If ain't nobody disrespecting you, you're not heard. That's it. That's it. That's why people run in here. Because they know that there's no love for you. And that's how they feel after they get to come over here. Breathe in the evil. Since we're so evil, okay, we'll be evil. We're not around here harassing kids and weaponizing SA and all of that. We're not doing anything like that. But then bitches get mad because they try to say you're weaponizing addiction because they mama a crackhead, they uncle a crackhead, they cousin a crackhead. Bitch, we don't care. Me don't care. Me don't care. I don't know how you feel about her motherfucking picture being shown, bitch. So what about it? Because according to her, she ain't never did no drugs. According to her, she ain't never been no addict. According to her, she deleted those recordings because she didn't want the world to know about what happened in the household with the kids, yet let you tell the whole world the same thing, but deleted the proof? No. The only proof that was on those recordings is that Naisha kept calling Bum Off Marcus a crackhead, and she didn't want people to know that she was on drugs. That's why she deleted them. Like I said before, she was doing it to protect herself. She wasn't doing it to protect Naisha. No. If she doesn't protect Naisha at all, she's going to protect Naisha, then those children would have never came up. She would have protected those kids at least. Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, you tried. Girl, do not play with me again in your life. Do not play with me again in your life. Girl. I'm like, girl, you're boring. You're yesteryear. We want TJ. We want Teef J. We want the dentures, girl. We want our money back. We want all of that, girl. All of that. Because we're about to go over here on coffee and also explain how she stole from Lagena. Now, how she stole from Lagena, I'll give y'all a taste. She told us that she had to pay this man all type of money to go and get Lagena. That was not true. I found out literally like a month or two ago, listening to somebody live, and I heard, I think it was Genesis. And she was saying how, or maybe it was my live, maybe she was talking to me. I don't know. But she said that she was the one who actually extracted Lagena because she was told that she was in all this danger, you know, all of this stuff. She said that she gave the dude half the money, or gave him some money, and then that Jay Polar gave him some money too. Here's the thing. She gave Lagena $500 of that money that was sent in from donations from me, y'all, King Payne, his audience, you know, and whatnot. So then I'm sitting there thinking about it like, and then I think about the GoFundMe. And I'm like, okay, well, King, you know, it was like over $3,000. So when I'm saying that Lagena was in a crisis, she made thousands of dollars and only gave Lagena $500 is how I feel. And if that's not true, I have the timestamp of when we all sent and the post and community post of when we all send Cash Apps. Go to your Cash App summary, J Polar, and prove it. As far as I'm concerned, you got thousands of dollars for Lagena, and you gave her $500, and you told me out of your own mouth that you paid the dude $135. So we, even though I still feel like you lying, we still gonna say you pay him $135, and then you gave Lagena $500. So that's $635. I do not believe you gave Lagena all of that money. I think that y'all probably she could have brought in upwards of $4,000 or $5,000. $4,000 or $5,000. And then there is someone that I did speak to that is a good witness, I would say, that said that she probably made upwards around like $7,000 throughout that time of us raising money to get Lagena to a safe place. And she only gave Lagena $500. So that's why I said this bitch going around and trying to make it look like King Payne or me stole anything from her. First of all, how we gonna steal from a homeless hoe? The bulk of the money, literally, your bail was $2,200 and whatnot. And then she still owed me like $400 or $500. So she can't say shit about they didn't send me any money and they didn't. What are you talking about? What? Bitch, you spent it. Literally, and I got the cash apps to prove it, and the receipts to prove it. The cash apps that I sent to the sober house, all of that was all to you. That was all to you. Besides 150 of it, you care to explain the other $375 that I sent in increments while you were there over a week? I sent you $375 plus Ubers, getting you there and back and forth to church, back and forth to court, back and forth to your bail hearing. All of that, I did all that. So, bitch, you like $400-$500, like that's that she like $500-$600 in a hole. So for her to say that we don't owe you shit, bitch, nothing, because you're over $3,000. Just counting the bail, the sober house, and the money that I spent, that's like $3,200 right there. Not counting the hotels, the food, not even counting that stuff. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I laugh. I'm like, to say because it's literally all the psycho has. Because that how did the people that literally raised the money to get you out stole from you? And where the money was donated is public. That's what I said. If this was via Cash App, then I guess, I could be like, okay. But this is GoFundMe, it's public. All the donations, public. That's why some of the bitches said that they was going that there was a receipt that somebody sent $300. That would have been on the GoFundMe. It would have showed that there was a $300. There was no $300 donation. The highest donation was $1,000, and that was from Jamal Bryant. You're pressed, like, girl, please, and you're upset. The only reason that happened was because of how hard King Payne worked to make sure that happened. Because I didn't do shit. I don't do nothing. I wouldn't be no reference. I wouldn't be nothing. I want nothing to do with it because I don't trust her at all. I would never put anything of a line of credit, even if it's to get you out, my name on anything about you. You're a psycho. Like, I'm not putting my name on anything. Hell no, I'm not bailing you out. Hell no, I'm not being no reference. I'm not being anything. You. It's how I looked at it. Like, I don't trust that bitch. Like, no, I'm not being on anything. Nothing. I got 2 addresses on my now. One of them going on a piece of paper with her motherfucking name on. What you bet? I don't give a damn how you feel about it. Just like when she said to me in jail, well, do you know who's gonna bail me out, Sean? Nope. No idea. I have no idea. No idea at all. So yeah, I laugh. That's why I'll be like, King Payne, you know you're not responding to that, right? Like, we can prove it. Like, I see if we couldn't prove it. I can literally prove it. 2 of the Uber rides alone, one of them was $45 and the other one was $55. And those are just 2 out of like the 11 Uber transactions. So it's 11. I have 11 Uber transactions, all in Dallas. I have not been in Dallas since the year before last. All of those receipts are from 2023. So I can prove it. So that's I'm like, I can prove it. And then the Cash App too, all to the sober living house, I can prove, because she didn't have a Cash App in the sober living house. I had to send them there. So if I'm sending money there, who is it for? It's only $150 to stay here a week. So anything after the $150, I was sending it to you, and they added up to like $375. So food, all of that's me. and not counting the 11 Ubers. Like, are you kidding me? You in a hole. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm like, you're weird. Like, I'm like, she is really psycho. Like, you are really psycho. And that's why you're boring to us. Because it's different when a person has some credibility, but you have none. You have none. You are a pathetic, begging, panhandling, basic child died because she wished death upon a mass bitch. That's what you are. And that's what you are. And you will die who you are. That's why you're going to hell. Because you will not change. You don't feel like there's anything wrong with you. You feel like you're fine. So, like, shout out to V13 for the cash app. Thank you so much, V13. Thank you so much. It's like, girl, you're trash. Trash. And you're boring. So at this point, we've adopted Bomb Off Marcus as tribute. I mean, unless you want to get the Wesman. If you can get the Wesman to fight me, I'll fight him. Why not? He and I can go back and forth. Because he's interesting. You're not interesting. You're boring. Like, you're pretty much like over, honestly. Go back to jail. Like, I mean, because that was the last time you mattered. That's the only reason why I'm telling you to go back to jail. I'm telling you to go back to jail because you mattered then. You mattered then. Shout out to people that send me cash apps too. I know it's taking a little longer now, I guess, for them to come through. Yeah, you girl. And shout out to Loki, love you, Loki. Yeah, we're done with you. I mean, you're gonna get some ricochet, but like other than that, no. That's why you keep going live mad, because I'm really over there making Bomb Off Marcus like run him up. I'm really under her skin, like in the worst way, and I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna stay underneath her skin. She didn't want to give me the dentures, so I took them. She don't want to take her dentures out of mouth. That's why she's sleeping them, funky mouth hoe. That's why she's sleeping them, because she don't want nobody to see her like this. Like this. Oh, you don't want to give me the dentures, girl? Oh, I get them. Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm gonna see what that ball mouth look like. You got me. Girl, please. You got me. Pulling them dentures out your mouth, bitch. So yeah. So now she's completely embarrassed. And she should be. That's why J. Polar called me Unhinged. I played the call, rewind it if you haven't heard it, but we're gonna go over to Coffee, and I'm gonna play it again over there. So yeah. So she's upset. She's pressed. You know that the real her is on display. The real her is on display, and I'm supposed to feel some type of way. I don't. What did bitch say? Girl, please. Y'all sitting on the internet all day cussing each other out, all of that stuff, but I say something and it's like, oh, Sean, girl. My audience laugh and they what? Shout out to Smith for the cash app. Thank you so much, Smith. Thank you. My audience laugh and they horrible people. Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, J. Polar, it's over for you. Absolutely. We have a new J. Polar. We have a new chronic liar, and her name is Teef J. Bomb Off Marcus, if you're nasty. That is who we have. A new reigning crack queen. We absolutely do. We have a new one. Okay, I a little bit to the left, but we're gonna work with that. We have adopted her in the crazy sector, in the psycho sector, and the what she gonna lie about next sector. Yeah, we don't need you no more. We really don't. I mean, you can honestly just go away. Just let Bomb Off Marcus go live and just talk and let us keep popping her and her lies, and all of that stuff. And we're completely fine with that because we honestly, we are over you. We are overly over you, girl. Absolutely. So Teef J is definitely staying on the menu. The conversation with her child's father, Reginald, will be coming over to YouTube. That content will be over here, absolutely. I want to make sure that Teef J hears it loud and clear. Since we're talking to baby daddies and talking about baby daddies, and J Polar keep bringing dumb fucks onto her platform to dox people. It's like, y'all are so stupid. Don't y'all realize that she literally bring y'all up here? Like, she could say the same stuff herself. She could pull this stuff up herself. She don't want you. She letting you idiots do it. So I mean, it's like, gross, girl, like dumb fucks. So but yeah, the interview will be coming over here. It absolutely will. So I love you guys. I absolutely do. We're headed over to coffee in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. I will see y'all over there. Please hit the like. Please subscribe. Thank you for all the cash apps and super stickers and all that stuff. All the shit y'all don't send her. Thank y'all. And I didn't have to beg for it. And they're mad. So J Polar, I just made all type of money off of you. And I'm going to keep on doing it. Ooh, girl, you're upset. Ooh, girl, you're pressed. Ooh, girl, you're not me. Ooh. You stole from Lagena. We want our money back, bitch. Give us our money, ho. Run that cash.